Happy New Year and welcome to our 2023 first episodes. And this video I'll be talking about something personal, but I will make sure that you will learn something from this because I will tell you the 5 biggest mistakes that I did last year, which is 2022. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you the lessons that I've learned from it. I believe in the saying that life will always hit us the same problem until we learn the lesson. So let's not wait for the second time around. If it's your first time in this channel, I'm Juvelin Velasquez and I make videos about call center, BPO, and outsourcing. If you're ready to this video, let's get started. So the first biggest mistake that I did last year was buying a property. So take note that this property is not what you were thinking, like a big house and a big lot space. It's just very normal. The reason why I call it as a big mistake is because I know I could have done better. I should have negotiated properly because I was so in rush. I was too emotional to buy that property to the point that I jumped buying that property without even negotiating with the agent. I don't know why do I have that mindset, but I was too afraid that the agent was going to sell that property to someone else and I would miss out that opportunity. So as a result, I bought that lot space and it's going to take more than 9 years to regain the capital that I have invested on that property. So this is a more lesson of the story. Because I ran out of liquid cash, don't ever put your money in something that it's going to take a lot of time before you gain it back. Secondly, don't get in rush. Just chill. If you can't afford something, don't buy it. Keep your money until you find a good deal. And if you can't afford it and you really want to buy something, make sure to give yourself enough time and space to think whether this thing is worth buying. Don't depend your decision to someone else because at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to suffer that consequence. When you're going to make a decision, it's coming from your heart. It's coming from your own rational mind. Don't ever depend yourself to anyone's decision because you will suffer from it once you made that mistake. Learn how to negotiate the price. Don't ever jump into that offer until you don't see yourself properly negotiating. And I still don't know if I can do it, but I've already had the experience and I will make sure to carry it along the way. So why am I saying this? It's because I believe someday you're going to buy a house, you're going to buy a car, you're going to buy luxury materials that is life-changing. I don't want you to pay the cost just to learn the lesson. So slow down and make sure that you're in the right deal. Sounds clear? Let's jump to number 2. Giving time to everything. This is what I call the non-essentialists. These are the people who don't know how to identify what is essential and what is not essential to their life. And I was one of them. When someone asks me to do something, I tend to be a yes man. For example, someone offered me, Juvelin, would you like to join in this webinar where we teach people how to make money online? And I was like, sure, why not? And there are other people would offer me this. Would you like to be a virtual assistant, social media manager, and try all these things? Those were such a good opportunity to the point that I've lost to those opportunities. People can carry me easily to wherever they want to go because I didn't have my own direction. There's nothing wrong about exploring a career and opportunity. That's totally a good thing. But always remember that you can't be everyone to everybody. I'm also telling this to myself. Identify what is truly valuable to your life and identify those small essential actions that will contribute to get there. So if you want to know more about the principle of essentialism that will help you to identify what is essential and what is only important to your life, you can read the book of Essentialism. That's a good one and I highly recommend it to you. Make sense? Okay. Number 3 is spending 3 to 4 hours in social media. Try to calculate what is minimum of 3 hours of using social media every day. So 3 multiplied by 365, it's 195 hours. 1095 divided by 24, that is equivalent to 45 days of your life. You have spent the 45 days of your life just to feel insecure and envy to other people's life and feel that there's something missing on you, but simply just because you are drowning from social media. But somehow, to be honest, because of social media, I was able to motivate myself to make my own content because I've been consuming myself, watching other people's nonsense content, knowing that I know there's something that I can share to other people that is worth watching. So subscribe to my channel. You want to use this 3 hours doing valuable and useful things in your life and you can't imagine how far you can go. So let's try this here. I'm with you. Number 4, trading my commitment to something that I don't even know if it's working. That's a long headline, but it's just about trading off, sacrificing the thing that you already have that is working for the things that you don't even know if it's working. For example, you have this source of income and you realize that there's another business that is trendy, a lot of people doing it, a lot of people making money with it. So you left this stable income just to have this new one that you don't even know if it's right fit for you. So there's nothing wrong taking risks and again exploring things. It's too early to diversify. Make sure if you want to let go of something, your backup should be working. Just for me at that time, it was too early to diversify. So 5, arguing instead of negotiating. I enjoy debating and arguing in our school when I was studying. And that was the kind of communication I thought is effective in real life. So after missing out some potential clients to my business, I realized that the ability to negotiate, finding a common ground, and lowering your ego in a conversation is the key to expand your network and succeed in life. Negotiating is about finding a common ground and finding a ways to make things work instead of who's winning or losing in a conversation. I genuinely like these episodes because I'm in my 20s and it's the critical stage where we build our life, we build our career, we want to help our family. There's so many considerations, there's so many mistakes. We are exploring things together. I want to tell you that I'm with you in this. We are all going through the same thing. Because of that, let's have a quick recap to make sure that it sinks into your mind. Number 1, don't rush to buy things. Keep your money for now until you find the right deal for you. Number 2, know what is truly essential. Know what are those little valuable things in your life that will contribute the dreams that you want to achieve. Number 3, minimize using social media. For now, minimize the use of social media because you can't jump and decide not to use social media anymore. It's a process until you completely eliminate it. 4, don't diversify too early. Make sure your backup is working before you jump into something new. Number 5, learn how to negotiate instead of arguing. Arguing is never a communication. It's just about who's going to win or lose. But negotiating is about understanding each other. You should always choose the latter. So these are the 5 biggest mistakes and lessons that I've learned last year. We don't know what life's going to throw us. Maybe we're still going to experience the same thing or not. But what matters is we acknowledge our experience and we learn from it. It gave me so many sleepless nights. But without those mistakes, I will not be able to make this video and share it with you. So if you find this video to be helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, I'm uploading video every week. I want you to be notified, so click the subscribe button. As always, if you have some suggestions and questions, drop me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. God bless you and see you in the next time.